for this yard is a disgrace. If you can't take care of it, then sell the house.
Please, give me a little more time.
Time? It's looked abandoned for months.
Ma'am, please stop yelling at her.
Then you deal with this mess.
Gladly. Everyone deserves a little kindness.
I wasn't planning to stop that day. But when I saw an elderly woman standing on her porch with tears in her eyes while her neighbor told her to sell the house, I couldn't just drive away. People are quick to judge what they see, but they rarely stop to ask why. Sometimes, all someone needs isn't criticism. They just need a little kindness. I walked over and introduced myself. She looked embarrassed and immediately apologized for the condition of her yard. She told me that she used to take care of everything herself. Every spring, she planted flowers, trimmed the hedges, and mowed the lawn. But as she got older, her knees became weaker, and even walking down the front steps became painful. She had called a few lawn companies, but the prices were far beyond what she could afford. So month after month, she watched the grass grow taller and the weeds spread everywhere. Every time she looked outside, she felt ashamed. Then she quietly said, "I know people think I've given up. I just don't know what else to do." Those words broke my heart. I told her not to worry because I had everything I needed in my truck. I unloaded my mower, trimmer, blower, rake, hedge clippers, and pruning tools and got to work. I started by cutting the knee-high grass that had almost swallowed the front walkway. Then I edged the sidewalk, trimmed the weeds around the mailbox, and cleared away the vines growing over the porch railing. I removed dead branches hanging above the driveway and carefully shaped the overgrown bushes. After that, I raked up piles of leaves and cleaned the flower beds hidden beneath the weeds. I opened a safe path from the front door to the sidewalk and swept the driveway clean. Bag after bag, the yard slowly came back to life. As I worked, she sat quietly in her rocking chair and watched. Then she smiled and told me that her husband used to spend every Saturday taking care of the yard before he passed away. He always said that a home didn't have to be perfect. It just needed love. Hours later, sunlight reached the porch again, the walkway was clear, and the house no longer looked forgotten. Just then, the same neighbor who had yelled at her earlier walked over. She looked around in disbelief and noticed tears running down the old woman's face. For the first time, she asked, "Why didn't you tell me you needed help?" The old woman smiled and softly replied, "Because nobody ever asked." Suddenly, the angry neighbor lowered her head and apologized. She admitted she had been so busy complaining that she never stopped to ask if something was wrong. Before I left, the old woman hugged me tightly and whispered,